Hello again, namaste everyone. Today I'm going to speak about something that we go through every day in our lives, and we see others also going through something, and how psychologists study this. This is nothing but emotions. All of us go through emotions at different times of the day, different times in our lives. Some are negative, some are positive. So let's get started with learning more about emotions. This video is about the nature of emotions, and as you all might know, the word emotion is derived from the Latin word emovere, which means to stir up, to arouse, or to move. So, emotions are responses to any kind of situation that are very significant in our lives. We feel it's very important to us, and that's why we react or respond in a particular way, displaying a particular emotion. In everyday life, we experience a lot of emotions. Um, Anyone who performs well in an interview or a student who performs well in an exam will feel very happy and excited. And any student who has received her results and has got to know that she has done well in her exams feels very happy. Whereas another student who doesn't perform well or has got poor results may feel sad or may feel jealous about his friend, or even they may feel angry or disappointed with themselves. There is a slight difference between emotions, feelings, and moods. These three terms are used interchangeably, but they are not the same. Emotion is a broad concept, it includes feelings and moods, and they are responses to situations that are important to us, like I just said. A feeling is a basic sense of either pleasure or pain, and feelings are usually linked with our emotions, and they include changes in our body or the physiological changes. What is a mood? It is a longer lasting emotional state. It may last for many hours or many days, but it is less intense than an emotion. Now, there are three components of emotion: physiological, cognitive, and behavioral. Because emotions are so complex as they involve our body, mind, and behavior at the same time, they are studied in terms of three components. So, one is the physiological, wherein when we go through any emotion, positive or negative, there are bodily changes like increased heartbeat, sweating, increased or decreased hormonal activity. Another component of emotion is the cognitive component, which involves thinking, interpreting people or events or situations around us and understanding them. Behavioral component of emotion involves outward expressions, your facial expressions, your body language, gestures, and actions. These reveal the emotion that we are going through. Some psychologists have identified six basic emotions, which they say are universal, regardless of our culture, our religion, and our nationality. These are anger, happiness, surprise, fear, sadness, and disgust. Some other psychologists, like Izard, have identified 10 basic emotions. Now, a psychologist named Plutchik said that there are eight basic emotions and he arranged them in four pairs of opposites. like joy and sadness, acceptance and disgust, fear and anger, and surprise and anticipation. He said all other emotions are a result of a mixture of these basic emotions. Emotional experiences are actually subjective. um, what I experience in a situation may be very different in the same situation, if you are put in, or if we are both together facing the same situation. The emotional experience I go through is very different from what you are going through. And that's why we say emotional experiences are subjective. They differ from person to person. And there are certain factors like personality, gender of a person, and situation which influence how we experience emotions in terms of their intensity or the quality of the emotions. In general, psychologists say that women experience emotions more intensely than men, all the emotions, basic emotions, except anger, whereas men tend to experience anger more frequently and intensely. And psychologists have linked this to social roles, saying that maybe women experience emotions except emotions except anger more intensely than men because of the social roles that they take on, and same with men because they may be performing roles in society which are very competitive. With this, we come to the end of nature of emotions. This is an important chapter for your exam. You can expect a lot of questions from this chapter uh, on all the topics that were discussed. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, thank you so much.